What's up everybody, I'm HoopsandHipHop, and boy oh boy do we have some interesting news to talk about today. Thanks to a Pokemon Go data miner by the name of Krails over on Twitter, we have just potentially found out what the brand new Generation 8 Pokemon is going to look like that is set to appear in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Go. Now, if you don't want to know what this Pokemon looks like, I recommend just looking away and listening to what I have to say, because in this video I'm going to give my initial thoughts on what I think about this potential Pokemon, as well as what I think its design could mean for Generation 8 in terms of some details. One more thing to know is that this video is going to be pretty lax on the editing, because obviously it's kind of a spur-of-the-moment type video. There's not a lot to go on in terms of graphics and details and footage and whatnot, so just kick back, relax, listen to what I have to say, and yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to give you guys my initial thoughts on this Pokemon, and then I am going to go over 4 distinct aspects that I believe this Pokemon could be showing us about Generation 8 based on its design. So first things first, yeah, I think this Pokemon looks kind of terrible. Like, that was my initial reaction. After kind of examining it for a little bit, I think it could be better based on the context that ultimately comes out about it. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see what that is, but just based on the design alone, it obviously looks very weird. It looks not very good at all, so I'm hoping the context of this Pokemon will change that, but for now, I'm just kind of really disappointed, and I hope either something changes or we get some very good reasoning as to why this Pokemon looks the way it does. As far as the implications for Generation 8, like I said, I have 4 different things to go over. Number 1, based on the way this Pokemon looks, I feel like it could potentially be an Ultra Beast. And if it was an Ultra Beast, I would be okay with it, because obviously Ultra Beasts are supposed to look weird. So hypothetically, if this Pokemon was an Ultra Beast, this would obviously be a big deal, because it would confirm Ultra Beast for Generation 8, which would have a lot to do with the story, the plot, and the overall theme of Generation 8, so this would have a lot of implications for what Generation 8 is going to be like, and it would justify this Pokemon's design a heck of a lot more than it already is. The other route I potentially see this Pokemon going down is that it's a mythical Pokemon. This definitely does not look like a Pokemon that is going to be slapped in the middle of the Pokedex that's just a regular Pokemon. If it's not an Ultra Beast, I feel like it has to be some sort of other special Pokemon, and it definitely looks like a mythical Pokemon due to its strange look and the fact that it's smaller, because a lot of the mythical Pokemon are smaller Pokemon. Now, if this was a mythical Pokemon, another thing to keep in mind is that it's also the first Pokemon from Generation 8 that is being revealed. And while they do sometimes reveal legendaries pretty early on from the upcoming generation, it doesn't happen often. So whatever this Pokemon is, if it happens to be a mythical, it's probably going to be very important in terms of the overall plot and theme of Generation 8, because it's the very first Generation 8 Pokemon that's being revealed. So I could potentially see it as a legendary or a mythical because of that. The third implication I could potentially see with this Pokemon's design is the fact that it looks very like it has like a space sort of theme, a universal sort of theme. It's got a very mysterious look, and it definitely looks like it's a thing that could come from space. That's kind of why I said it looks like an Ultra Beast, because it just has a very spatial sort of vibe to it. And if that is the case, that would obviously mean that Game Freak is going to continue their theme of kind of exploring space and the multiverse and all of those other things that we've seen over the past couple generations, and it could also potentially tie in to potential Generation 4 remakes, because we know the big theme there is space and time, and if we've got space going on here, like, it really just seems like Game Freak has been coming to a head that is going to be capped off with Generation 4 remakes, because we've had so many themes revolving around space. We've had the multiverse, and we know that Generation 4 revolves around that kind of stuff, so it kind of seems like we're going in that direction. Like I said, that's just the vibe I get from this Pokemon. It might not be the case, but that's kind of what I see. And then finally, this Pokemon was labeled in the files that it was data mined from as Pokemon 891. It was labeled with the number 891, probably meaning this is Pokemon number 891 in the Pokedex, which means, if true, that we are going to see at least 84 Pokemon in the Pokedex, if not a few more. That position in the Pokedex, that potential number, also does signify that, once again, yes, this is probably a legendary, so there's more evidence in support of that. However, that also falls in line with the past couple Pokedexes that we've seen. Generation 6 had 72 Pokemon, Generation 7 had 80, I believe, so 84 isn't anything crazy in terms of the likelihood, because we've been seeing this trend of smaller Pokedexes from Pokemon for a while now. So once again, if true, this can kind of give you a small snippet of the amount of Pokemon to look forward to when Generation 8 is officially revealed next year. And there we have it, everybody. Now, obviously, this was an off-the-cuff, unscripted sort of video, but with Pokemon news this big, I feel like I just have to talk about it. I have to give my thoughts, and while I didn't really want to regurgitate the news and kind of just report the same things that everyone else are reporting, I wanted to put my own spin on it and give you guys some potential speculation as to what this Pokemon could mean for Generation 8, so I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give the video a like because it really helps out, and let me know your thoughts about this Pokemon in the comments below. There's definitely going to be a lot of strong opinions, I feel like, because I definitely had one myself, as I said earlier. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for more Pokemon content every single week. I upload all the time. I will have a new video for tomorrow that is a normally scheduled video. It's going to be another odd facts one, so definitely stay tuned for that, and hit the notification bell so you can know when it goes live. But with all that being said, I love you guys, and I will smell you guys later.